Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning and we are starting our second week of online school. I hope you had a very well rested weekend because you deserve it. Some of y'all have been working so hard. There are several of you that I've not heard from yet. I have a list. I have been emailing. I've been using some Remind if I have your parents on there or you guys. So please make sure you are logging on every day in Google Classroom, checking what's up for the day. I have my assignments posted by 8 o'clock every morning. So you need to be working a little bit every day so you don't get behind. So far for last week, also in GoFormative, it's a website where you can actually submit, like you'll see the worksheet or whatever it is, and you can submit it and I can get yours graded ASAP. Last week we did 2 assignments in GoFormative. One was measures of central tendency. That's finding your mean, median, mode, and range. The other assignment was the effects of measures of central tendency. And your weekly sheet is in there too, but that's kind of optional. If you did it on paper, you can just hold on to that and we'll check it when we get back to school. If you want to go ahead and submit your answers in GoFormative, that is fine too. But let that weekly sheet, get that done sometime this week. I'm not going to be sending another one out, at least for a few more days. So make sure if you have questions, like if you're like, I don't know what GoFormative is. First of all, check Google Classroom. There is a link in there that explains everything. There's a class code you got to put in. But email me. I'm here, guys. Email me. You can chat me through email. If you chat me through Google Classroom, I don't have alerts set up for that. So it may be hours before I see it or even days. I don't keep checking that regularly. So chat me through email or just send me an email. That's the quickest response that you'll get from me. So, yeah, there's lots of you that's not done the first thing. So please make sure that you are, this is counting as school days and you are going to have to be responsible kids and do this for us. So today we're going to look at box plots, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share these exact notes with you in Google Classroom. But this video, since I don't want to make videos long, I'm only going to do one example with you. And then when you open this PowerPoint up, put it in like present mode. And then every time you hit enter, it's like a new answer will pop up or the next slide will go. That way you can kind of work it out on your own. Then hit enter button and the answer will pop up. That will help you because yes, you do need to be taking notes and have this in your notebook. So this you did last year in 6th grade, so hopefully you remember most of it. I'm going to be putting a video in the notes as well, kind of like an introduction. It's a YouTube video that I found. What are box plots? It's just a different kind of graph that we can use to show data. Box plots are made up of 5 points usually, and this is a picture of one. The line in the middle is your median. The 2 whiskers on the end right here, they're called your lower extreme and your upper extremes. This is your least value and your greatest value, or your minimum and your maximum. The lower quartile and the upper quartile, this might be the part that you forgot, but the lower quartile is the median of the lower half. The upper quartile is your median of your upper half. Here's just some other pictures that I found off the internet of box plots. Again, you can go through, I'm going to share these notes and you can look at them a little bit closer. But look at the one on the bottom. It shows you how a box plot, it divides your data up into 4 sections. And we know if you have fourths, each section is worth 25%. So you can see how I have that labeled. All right, so there's the court word means 4. So that's why quartiles, it's coming 25%. Your steps, we're going to find the upper and lower extremes. This is your easiest part. That's picking out your upper or your biggest number and your smallest number. But the very first thing is to put your data in order from least to greatest. Second step is find the median. We did this lots last week. You should be good at that by now. And your third step is to find your lower and upper quartile. Like I said, that's the median of your upper half, median of your lower half. This, you're going to hear an interquartile range, or IQR. This is the distance between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. This, if you go back to your picture, it's the ends of the boxes, not the whiskers, but the ends of the boxes. Since this is a distance, remember your answer cannot be negative. You will always do upper quartile minus lower quartile to find that range. All right, so we're going to try one. So if you will write these numbers down, go ahead and hit pause because I'm going to move on to the next slide. We're going to put these numbers in order from least to greatest, and here they are. So I've got my little stylus here. When I double click this, it pauses me on the screen for me to see, but it stays live to you, so I can't really see what I'm doing. So our upper extreme, yep, I'm paused, but I guess I'm still live. So our upper extreme, again, you can tell I've got these numbers in order from least to greatest. Let me pick me a cool color here. Let's go with pink. All right, so our upper extremes are our largest number of 20. Our lower extremes are smallest number, 10. And this is what I wanted to show you. When you do your median, we know it's the middle number. Right now, I'm given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. That means there is one exact middle, and it's going to be the fourth number, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I've got 3 numbers to the left of it, 3 numbers to the right of it. When you find your median, I want you to circle it and label it because it's really important. What your median does is it divides your data in half. I now have a lower half, which is 10, 10, 12, and I have an upper half, 15, 18, 20. So let me go ahead and write my median in as 13. All right, my upper quartile. This is your median of your upper half. So since that is 18, there's 3 numbers, 18 is right in the middle. Upper quartile is 18. Lower quartile, I'm going to go to the lower half of numbers, which is 10, 10, and 12. 10 is directly in the middle here, so that is my lower quartile. My IQR is taking my upper quartile and subtracting my lower quartile. 18 minus 10, which is 8. And this is how you find your data for a box plot. We're going to do a little bit of each day with box plots. So today we're just going to focus on how you find the data points here. I've got hair on me, can't get it off. You know, either tomorrow or the next day we're going to look at how we actually draw a box plot and then what each point actually means. So today we're just really looking at how do I get these numbers. Okay, now I'm back live. So I'm actually going to do one more with you because I've only been talking for about, say, almost 8 minutes. But I'm hoping this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this is what I want to show you because there's an even amount of numbers. So go ahead and pause, write these numbers down. And then on my next slide, I have them already in order from least to greatest. All right, so my upper extreme, remember, is my largest number. So that's 100. My lower extreme is the smallest, 77. My median, so I'm given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means I'm going to have 2 numbers in the middle, which is going to be my 4th and 5th number right here. So when it comes down to 2 numbers, we have to find the average of those. Well, this one's easy. It's going to be the middle between 89 and 90. So if I add those together and divide by 2, or I can just use common sense, it's going to be 89.5. Now, like I told you, I want you to label your median. Hey, Maxie. And since neither one of these is my actual median, I want to draw a line, dotted line kind of between. I'm going to write in 89.5, and I'm going to label it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm doing a video. You want to come say hey? Okay. As you can see, this dotted line, it splits your data in half. I have a lower half, 77, 80, 84, 89, and an upper half, 90, 96, 99, 100. So when I go to my upper quartile, I can use 90 because it was not my median. I used it to find my median, but it's still part of the upper half. So my upper half now, let me get a different color, is these 4 numbers. So I've got to find the median, and it falls between these 2. So since there's 2, I have to average. What is halfway between 96 and 99? Well, if you can't do that in your head, add them together and divide by 2. It's 97.5. Now the lower quartile is going to end up being the same way. I can use 89 because once you label your median, you don't use it anymore, kind of like the previous example. But in this case, 89 just helped me get my median. It's not the median, so I still use it as part of my lower half. So these 4 is the lower half. These are the 2 that's in the middle. When I average those out, this one I can do in my head. Halfway between 80 and 84 is 82. And then remember, IQR is the distance between your upper quartile and your lower quartile. So I'm going to subtract those and I get 15.5. Okay, so feel free to pause, rewind, watch again. That was really fast. I have a couple more examples that I'm going to show you. You can get them in the PowerPoint, but try to do them on your own before you look at the answer. And again, email me or chat. I'm here. I don't know you're struggling if you don't let me know. And I can do a Google Hangout, like a live video. Some of us tried that, I think, Friday, and it helped. Some people were still struggling with MAD. But if that is something that you're interested in, send me a note, send me a chat, and I can set something up. Maybe I can do one per homeroom, or I can just do 4 different ones or 3 different ones, and you just log on as you can. You talk to me. I'm here. Please let me know. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Love you.